Okay, welcome back, guys. The internet's messed up, so I'm pasting the link again for people to join back. So if people join, fine. If they don't join, then we can just call it a day. Okay, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, so we'll join again. So guys, join again, join again, join again. Okay, welcome back, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. Let's continue from where we were. Okay, so realistically, this is backtesting that we are doing. Okay, so realistically, when we get the confirmation we are looking for right here, we are going to this is a loss. No, no lie, no, no, this is a loss. After that loss have now been taken, we will now be like, okay, let's now wait. The market is doing as if it's selling aggressively to the downside. Where is it coming from? So this will actually force you to what? To retreat. So you now be like, where is this guy coming from? Why is the sell? Why is this buy not holding and the sell is now, be like, okay, market took out this high. Did it tap into any valid POI that is selling it? That is why you now know that, oh, market came to use this breaker block. So, but this breaker block is just going to come and take out a recent low, which this low is a recent low. You might not necessarily take out this low, and it might, but this is the primary low that is going to take out. If to say you have no, you wouldn't have expect your buy to hold here. So now that you now know, you now be waiting for where the market will react from again. So you now wait for the market. Then now see market now react from this guy. After market react from this guy, you now wait for the same thing. You now go back to this time around. Let's see 15 minutes time frame will give us um maybe you have 15 minutes time frame will work, okay, or it didn't work. Go back to a 30 minutes time frame. Hopefully I'll me too, I'll be part of people that are using annual telegram annual trading view very soon by God's grace. Just a little bit pricey, but that's one of those things I love to do. So now when market now gets here, we get to the POI. So we have this low to this high to this low to this high. All the things that we are still getting here is characteristics of a lower trend, okay? Unless if you say you want to take this, but of course this is not genuine enough because there's no solid inducement right here. So just have this high to this low, high to this low, high. Is there any valid inducement? If you say we use this, the market just blew away this. So and then this, no LD movement yet. Then we have this market took out this guy again, making it second manipulation. Then we eventually now have a break of structure to the upside on this level. When market came to give us a break of structure right here, this other block has been mitigated with this inducement. So we don't have an entry at the moment. We're just going to wait for market to come back. Anything that market draw, no consign me. No consign me. Where is the next one I'll be waiting for? I'll be waiting for this other block right here. So and when market came there, market gave us another high, low, high, market broke, and then eventually market eventually gave us using this shoulder block that the market used this time around. After taking out this high, where's our inducement? Give us this inducement. Let's be realistic with ourselves here. Because the moment market took out this inducement, let's go to higher time frame. Let's go to higher time frame and investigate this guy properly. Market has given us a direction that is now ready to start moving to our direction to the upside again. So after market did that, we have our inducement that has been marked here. Then this is likely going to be our PY. And when market comes there, instead of us to just make our trade, we see the way the market is doing. Going to, oh, I cannot go to 15, 5, 10, 15 minutes time. Okay. So I'm just going to go to 30 minutes. I'll use 30 minutes. I'll label. So 30 minutes time frame, when the price gets back here again, if you take the first trade like this, let's say we take the first trade, put our stop loss here, and the market took us out that we thought we've taken our confirmation, market took us out again. Eventually, I now see this because I know the market will buy. It's just that maybe my entry is wrong or the market is just manipulative in nature. So I get this, I get this in this way. This guy that is responsible, it's in this way. But this time around, I'll go in with low risk because of the manipulation that the market is doing up and down. I'll go in with low risk. This is my inducement. Now, where is likely to be my order block? Now, where the inducement came, the market, I wish I can go to lower time frame. I foresee this thing very well. Foresee this thing very well. This one seems like another inducement. But if I say I should pick this POI will not hold. The reason why it will not hold is that I didn't see. Well, it's only one thing that can make you not to lose money in this trade again. One thing. You have your asset to be very large or you use stop loss. This is not recommended. Put your stop loss like this, this shop another loss. Unless you just say, okay, let me cover this guy right here. So if you cover that guy right here, you might have a trade. Because I don't understand. I'm coming. I need to understand which POI did the market use and why did he use it. Market came to use this other block. But why would market use this other block when this one is not yet mitigated? There's a rule to pick that other block. The nearest POI to your inducement is that's why if I can go to 15 minutes time frame or 5 minutes, I can do a proper investigation here. So in real life, there might not be a loss here and there might be because after this loss you go wise. So because you go wise, you could just be like, okay, where where is the next inducement? Now this guy gave us like sort of inducement right here, but we don't know if it's we don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is the other block that the market came to use. This large order block right here. It's not market came to use. Having your entry somewhere around here and your stop loss somewhere around here. So this trade, I will not count it because it's not clear. I will not count it because it's not clear. So let me just delete it that we don't have a trade because when market is acting crazy like this, just leave it. Let's go to 4 hours time frame again. So this is what I'll be like, what is really going on? So so market came here, market used this guy and broke structure to the upside. This is a larger this is what we call Now be like, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I've seen something we can actually capitalize on. This is another block on what? On 4 hour. So now this other block on 4 hour will require us to do another investigation. Let's go to 30 minutes again. Require us to do another what do I call it? Lower time frame confirmation. This is 4 hours time frame. So now this is our first this is our first break to the upside. Market now came to use this and then market left. No entry. I'm not seeing any reasonable entry here. No entry. Because if market give me this inducement, I'll be wanting to use this guy. Unless I just want to take all the POR of 4 hours time frame and just place my trade. Of course, the trade will go in my direction, but no entry. So I will not. I will not. I'll just move away. Maybe there's no trade on that day, or that day will just be a bad day, whatever. So and then look for 4 hours time frame again. We wait for the 4 hours time frame to break a structure for us so that we can position ourselves for the next trade. Market has broke structure like this. After breaking this guy, now after breaking this guy, where's going to be our engagement? Our engagement is going to be this next high. This is the pullback before the break of structure, which our PY will not be this guy. So it's wide, so we have to now what? We have to now use a lower time frame confirmation. I like using 15 minutes and 5 minutes for my lower time frame confirmation. It's very, very rare for you to see me use 30 minutes because a lot will have happened inside 30 minutes. Okay, so market tap here. I'll be looking for market structure shift, which is this. I'll put the structure to the upside, and then after I see that, I'll be looking for my valid inducement. Which which candle broke this high? So this is the inducement. This my inducement right here, and that is why this other block is the next one to use. Market did not want to meet it. This is the low of the other block. So I'll get my entry right here, and my stop loss just beneath the low. And then my first target is going to be this high. So and then I'll be looking, okay, market is have the tendency to come and take out this high. So this is it. If if market take out this high, which is the primary target of any market, it's either you break even or you be monitoring the trade and close if you see it, just like this one now. Now, guys, why would this guy do like this? That's taking out this high. So this trade is not over. Let me quickly do one analysis for you guys right now. Let's go to 30 minutes time frame. Which candle actually took out this? Let's see the same thing we are talking about right now. We'll see it in action. This is the candle that break the structure. Okay. We don't have any inducement yet. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame. Do you have inducement on 15 minutes? No. So market has came to give me inducement right now. But this inducement needs to come back down. Let's go to 5 minutes time frame. There's no inducement. Oh, there's an inducement, but on 5 minutes time frame. So because it's confirmation I'm looking for, I already know my bias. So I'll just use this other block, breaker block, sorry. I'll just use this breaker block right here and extend it if market has come there. So market has come there. So definitely this is what I will just use to continue my sell. This is what I'll just use to continue my sell to the downside. And guess what? I will still be, this is my first TP. This low is my first TP and then overall TP. So ladies and gentlemen, as we are on this trade right now, I'm going to add another position to my BTC. But I'm going to be smart with it because I know the market still have tendency to come. I'm going to add another position right now. BTC, BTC, BTC. Okay. So I've added another position for my BTC because that this market has even started before me. So because I just want to show you guys something and I see another opportunity right now, you guys you will see that I took this trade live while we are doing our YouTube. Let's see if the trade this is the primary TP, remember. Once the market has this is what the market owes us. This is what it was. This low right here is what this market owes. Anything that make market take out this low, everything after it is bonus. This is primary TP. In which that primary TP is 1 to what? It's 1 to 2 or 1 to 2 points, whatever. So this our overall TP makes it 1 to 7. But regardless, because my analysis say that is where the market will likely get to and holding. Come on guys, let me add another position on another account. BTC, BTC, BTC. Okay, so let me add another. Okay, first came out from this account. Which other account can I add another position? So if you want to take advantage of it, or you know, it's allowed. Of course, it's allowed. You guys can see that I called it live. You have the knowledge, you have the knowledge. But of course, low risk because we are picking it. We are not picking it from the top. We are picking it in the middle. BTC from here. There was another entry right here. BTC is a very, very volatile pair, so be very, very careful. Okay, very, very careful. Uh, so moving on. Okay. Um, we are here out of close, Mr. Ismail. If you are not smash the like button, smash it right now. Okay. So you guys can see that's how we get another entry on BTC right now. Okay. So now it's just the same thing that I've been doing back testing for here. So now let's just say when you now see that the market, as a sharp guy like me now, market has actually given us TP on this. Now you now see that the market did this move. As a sharp guy, be realistic. You just come off for here. This is like 1 to 2. Because remember, your trade is still running when it was here. And then you are thinking like, oh, the market will continue going up. And immediately you see this massive sell like this. Be like, why? Almost, like I just come out. USGP has been doing rubbish since. Just come out at the close of this candle. So I think you still get 1 to 2. You know, when you are doing backtesting, you have to be as realistic as possible. How you are going to be thinking logically when the trade has not happened. You won't be saying because you are seeing the candle, you see what the candle later did. You'll be like, oh, this is what I will have. No, be realistic. When you are realistic with yourself, that is when what you are doing when you are backtesting is what you are still going to do when the market is applying in real life. Okay, so for me, if I take this trade, I might be targeting, I might be targeting a high like this, a big high like this. So, but I know from knowledge that this is primary TP. All other one are secondary. So once the primary TP is being taken and I see a sharp turning like this, and the market has been acting funny in the past, I'll just be like, oh my man, I can just take out my profit in this place. So just go back to 4 hours time frame and see the direction in the overall again. Wetin this market dey do? Why e dey do all this rubbish? So I'll just say that this market is just accumulating all this trend line liquidity is building up here. I know it's going to crash. So eventually when it crash, this guy will not be our inducement. So where's our POI? Based on 4 hours time frame, this is our POI. Get out. This is our POI. So at this point, I'll now be waiting to use my lower time frame confirmation. I hope 15 minutes will get there. I hope 15 minutes will get there. Oh God. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, 15 minutes actually got there. Yes, 15 minutes got there. So this is our entry, this is our POI on 4 hours time frame. So now remember this is trend line withdraw, this is our inducement. Now this guy has got here. So now we're just gonna be like, okay, let's wait for confirmation. Of course, it's 4 hours. The stop loss is not wide for me. Oh. You can actually take it. But if you want to still wait for confirmation, the challenge about that one is just that sometimes you might miss trade. Because not every time the trade will give you all the necessary confirmation you need. So we have this I to this low, this I, then this I was taken. After this I was taken, this our market structure shift or first break of structure to the direction we want the market to go. So after that, we have uh, I would say this looks like an inducement. It's not even look like an inducement. You can see it's an inducement, but I wouldn't like it much unless if I see market come there. And of course, I see another inducement. Market has broke structure to the upside again. So I'll pick this inducement over that. But it's just that I will make sure my stop loss is wide if I want to pick my entry. So now I know that there is something here which is like an order block. This is it. But as a sharp guy that I know that market might still come to this guy, I'll just capture this order block to here. And this will just be my entry. And I'll just enter from this guy, have my stop loss beneath there like this. And then I'll now target okay because now I know that market is acting based on 4 hours time frame, where the primary TP is going to be this high. Based on 4 hours, it's going to be this high. So market will clear all these things. So did market hit our TP this time around? Of course it did. Of course it did. Even though if you market get here and you see that you want it to say, I'm sorry for you, market get here, you see the wait, you could just go put you back in drawdown. That is close to your TP. For me, when I see it come there like this, I will have just get out. So that's another 1 to 5. So let's keep it like that. Go back to 4 hours time frame again. So we have hit CP on that. Congratulations to us. After this USD people have been stressing us. So just go to 4 hours again and be like, okay, this guy have been taking okay. You see have our TP up here, so we have not reached our overall TP. So now let's look at another opportunity to enter this trade. This market has hit our TP and it's going up. Now, who is responsible for this break of structure right here? This guy is responsible. This is our engagement right here. This is our engagement right here. This is our POI right here. So now the question is, if you put 15 minutes time frame, are we going to see our confirmation? So because that trade sure missing a stop loss, but realistically, let's see if we're going to see our confirmation in the trade. Obviously, when the market get there, we didn't see any confirmation. So there's no, you cannot take loss on this trade unless if you take a risky entry. Because market give us this high to this low, this high to this low, this high to this low. There is till the market disrespect that other block, it didn't give us any. So now we didn't see any trade here. So we go back to 4 hours time frame. What is happening? Why is this guy not holding? So we just wait for where is market going per se? Why? So we now be like, okay, market is reacting off of this guy. It's reacting also off of this guy. Oh, and I said something. Anytime markets give you stop loss like this, you're supposed to hold, but it didn't hold. Just investigate. Where is this guy coming from? Who sponsored this guy? That's when you realize that it's coming from an order block right here. So if it's coming from another block right here, just know that it is going to take out one low, at least one low. So which is going to be this guy. This guy that you are trying to pick your entry from is in liquidity. Take it from it because this power that is sending it down because it's in liquidity. So now that it is a liquidity, the next thing is now going to be where is now going to be our SPY. We're going to be looking at this guy. We're going to be looking at this guy right here. So going back to 15 minutes, let's see if there's a reasonable way to enter that trade and if we'll have make profit or loss on that trade. Okay. If you have any question for me, so market did this, look like this. Okay. We can say it came to tap into this other block and then we have our market structure shift. But for me, I will not enter this trade. You know why? I didn't see any volatility, the direction I want. Because by the time this market broke out this guy, where is the inducement? No inducement, it just come down again. I will not enter. And when he eventually break this guy, look at the way it was doing and it started going almost there's no entry for me on this trade. I'll just leave it. I'll come back to 4 hours time frame. It's not the only pair in the whole world. If it's doing rubbish, it should keep doing this rubbish. So I'll just be looking. Where is it really going? When I started seeing the reaction, market actually did this. So I'll just be like, okay, it came to use this other block right here. Even though this other block say it still violated small. For the fact that it violated small, I know that it's going to actually go far. So now I can now go to 15 minutes time frame again. I can go to 15 minutes time frame again and look for confirmation to join this buy. Now this is there's likely we are going to see a good setup on this. I'm seeing it already. We have our market structure shift here. We have our inducement right here. Market came to use this other block. And this is going to be our entry. Now like this, you will just be like, since how many days USDT will eventually give me a good entry. And where is going to be your target? This is going to be your permanent target. Remember, they tell you this is going to be your permanent target. And secondary target, if this trade is going to actually play out for long, this is going to be your secondary target. Immediately market take out your permanent target, they at alert. You see any funny move, get out. Okay, so if you know the reason why the market is doing what it is doing, you can add another position. Let's look at our BTC. You can see BTC has not even moved far, it's just playing around. Okay, so let me just put it to 15 minutes time frame and be watching it. There's one thing about this trade, make I talk am now. This trade will likely play out. Trust me, it will likely play out. There's high chances that it's going to play out, but this is what I can guarantee. This flow right here. So, and there is tendency for the market to play out a little, get to this guy, and eventually come to this guy. Eventually come to this guy. This other block right here. It will not surprise you. He eventually come to this guy. And when you now type into this guy, that is when it will now print that sell. Anyone me I did. Because I know that this BTC, he must pay me. So this is another PY that I can be anticipating for. In as much as this my low has not been taken out. This low. What am I even doing? Let me just put it like this. This is my primary target for this trade. This is my primary target. In as much as this low has not been taken out, this guy is still going to continue selling. But if this guy take out and I see the momentum at which he used to break this low, then I will know if I want to hold on to my trade or not. So that's why you can see that I put my alarm very close to that guy so that when it happens, so that I will get my notification and know, hey, guy, do you want to still hold this trade or you want to get out now? Okay. So, but for me, I'm still holding on to my BTC. Even though it comes up here, I'll still add another position. That is it. So, because I know the reason why the market is doing what it is doing, so I'm still in line with my direction. So now, this is going to be my first TP. Now, this is going to be my first TP. That's the primary TP, and this is going to be my secondary TP, and this is going to be my third or tertiary TP. But if you have the mind to hold your trade well enough, did you use TP? That is nice 1 to 10. If you have the mind to be able to hold your trade, go. In as much as what the market is showing me, sometimes when market hits this kind of first realistic TP, I just one of the way you can manage the trade is that just move your stop loss to break even. Sometimes it will hit you out just by for long. And if it didn't hit you out, be happy. So you know that you are not going to lose money on that trade. You might have closed with little profit. Maybe you have taken partials. Me, I don't do that. Sometimes if I need to, I will do it. So just know that I have secured my entry. I cannot take loss on this trade again. Let me leave it and see if it's going to actually get to my overall TP. And that's what actually happens on this guy right here. So after you hit this TP, come back to 4 hours time frame, come and see it from a fresher perspective again. Okay, congratulations, we finally did 1 to 10 on USD JPY. So after that 1 to 10, we have this guy break this guy above here. After that, we have inducement, which is this guy, and then market continue breaking structure above. But as market come, market has not come. Okay. So you just know that market has a debt to pay. There's a structure here that you need to come and see. Okay. So, but of course, it has fulfilled this one. Before I even start talking about this one, there's another one here now that you can even catch the trade. This is it. This guy, this is the candle that took out this guy. You have this investment right here. But this investment does mitigate this other block. Let's see. Has it got here? No. So this is our other block. Just going to go on lower time frame to get our entry confirmation. Now let's go to 15 minutes time frame. After doing 1 to 10, you still got another setup. Why not take it? If you get confirmation entry, enter and then make another profit. So we have this high to this low high. Okay, market has not given us a bit of structure to the upside of market structure. So we eventually get it here. Eventually get it here. But did the market now come back to give us entry? That is what I cannot see. Market give us this. So yeah, market give us. It's just that take high level of professionalism to catch this trade like because market give us an inducement right here and after that inducement no, there's no trade there. There's no trade there. There's no trade right there. There's no trade right there. The only person that can catch this trade is anybody that is not waiting for confirmation. If you're not waiting for confirmation, you catch this trade. You can see BTC. It's going to that POI right now. Anybody that is not waiting for this, anybody that is waiting for unless if you just go to like really this guy gets here, your stop loss is going to be here. That is, and then realistically, this is your primary TP, which is this high. So might not really be encouraged. That's the truth of the matter. You might not really be encouraged to take this entry unless if you let's go to 30 minutes. When market is not giving a good volume, me I don't like to actually play with it. It's not giving a good volume. Yes, there's a reason why this market come here. But ordinarily, if I'm seeing setup like this, if I had not known that this market would go up like this, I would not take it. You can see this is a market structure shift. This is an inducement right here. This is an inducement right here. After the market structure shift, this is an inducement right here. The market came to use this guy, came to use this other block here. And that is where the buy starts from. So, but for me, even if I see this thing, the only thing that can make me take it is when I see this bullish engulfing candle like this. And I'll just be out low risk with my stop loss beneath here like this. And I know that this is like 1 to 2 for me if I primary TP and low risk, ladies and gentlemen. If I see something like this, there's tendency that I might not even take it out. And there's tendency that even if I'm going to take it, it's almost 12 now. So there's tendency that even if I'm going to take it, it's going to be very low risk. I'll target here. And because I know it's or uptrend, I'll target this high too. But if I have long TP like this, I just know that I have to be careful with my entries. So once this market does it like this, I don't even like the movement itself. Look at the way it's moving. I don't like it. But it has gotten to my TP, but my first TP, and it didn't do any funny action. It's still moving slowly, slowly. Go here, it retraces a little and continue. Well, I'll just hold on to my trade till it got here, it came down, come and mitigate this breaker block, went up, and at this point, I might be like, where is this market coming to? Maybe it's coming to this one has been mitigated. Maybe it's coming to this guy. So something might make me close some of my position here or close everything, or I should just wait for what it's going to do, or whatever, whatever. Just like this BTC today, I would have closed this trade when it was here. When it was here. So I just went to go and ease myself in the toilet that if this trade gets here, I'll just be closing it that it's not ready. And before I came back from the toilet, it has got here and it has reject back down. I just laugh. BTC, I just left it. And that is when it has done all of this. So, ladies and gentlemen, BTC has come here. So this is my entry here. Yes, the entry I took on this guy, I didn't use my stop loss because I know that the profit I'm making on all this trade that I'm taking before, I know that it's serving for this guy. So this entry now will be in drawdown, the one I took from here. So, but I don't mind when this price gets here now, and I started seeing candlestick confirmation that this guy wants to sell. I will probably had another position, or not even had, just know. But I have high probability. There's high probability that this guy is going to sell from this viewer that I'm but this is another block that is valid with an inducement. Okay, that is valid with an inducement. So I'm going to do my trade. So that's that about USDJPY. Let's do it. We get our target before we now count our blessings. Okay. So market did that. Going back to 4 hours time frame, like who's responsible for this guy? There's no inducement. So when there is no inducement and the market did what it is, most of the market is coming for the extreme inducement. This is one thing I discovered myself in the market. When market break out your high and it didn't move far after breaking that high, just know that it's coming for an extreme POI. Okay, so now the extreme POI is coming from might be this guy. So, but one thing is you should do is that you use confirmation because you know that the way the market is moving, you understand. So you go to 15 minutes time frame, go to 15 minutes time frame and you wait for the same thing. So market gave us a break of structure to the upside, which is market structure shift. This upside right here, we have this engagement. So market came to use this other block. Okay, came to use this other block. So me personally, if I'm entering this trade like this, I'll just my stop loss will not be this time. It's going to be here. Because market might still want to come and mitigate this guy, so I don't know for it. So I'll just give it that space. I'll just know where's the nearest high. This is my primary TP. This guy right here is my primary TP 1 to 2. This guy is another secondary TP. My overall TP is going to be this high. And that's like 1 to 7. The market deliver it. Yes. So after that, I go back to 4 hours time frame. So this time around, I know that I'm close to achieving my overall target. So market took out this guy, give us another investment right now. Oh, now I see. Okay, so market broke this guy. That's another violation. Market broke this guy, give us this tiny investment right here. So we have our other block right here. Market came to use. So now on 4 hours time frame is where we get the setup. 15 minutes time frame if we go together. Foundation and credit. Okay, so market tapped, and after it tapped, it just moved. So there's one thing. If I see the movement, hmm, I might go to 5 minutes, I might not go. But get if I'm going to use candlestick confirmation to get my entry, maybe because I've seen that the market does not want to wait, I'll just do this and I'll make sure my stop loss is just beneath the candle like this. So and I'll target this high. This is my overall target that I've been targeting since morning. And the market actually, the patient that I don't want to do later came back to my drawdown and eventually gave me the 1 to 2. And if I had been patient that the market will come, I would have gotten a very risk to reward. So, but I'm going to stick to it because what I'm going to do is what I'm going to backtest. I won't say because market is there, I will now, that's the way to do backtest. Now, are you guys with me? Let's see. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Mr. Suraj, I'm not greeting you. Oh, sorry, I'm greeting you, but I'm not pleased with the way you are late to this class. I'm not happy with it. So, but it's fine. Let's move on. So, if you have not smashed the like button, can you do that right now? Can you do that right now? Can you do that right now? So, now let's count our blessings. Go to 4 hours time frame. Since the beginning that we see our manipulation break of structure in this month, how many trades have we been able to take to get to our TP? Okay, we have 1 to 12. After that, we have 1 to 7. 1 to 12 and 1 to 7, that's 1 to 19. We have 19. This was stop loss. Okay, minus 1. Let's say we are risking 1% on all this trade. Minus 1 mean 18. Okay, on this guy, we have 8. So 18 plus 8, that is going to be 26, if I'm correct. So we have that. This one, I say we might have a low risk, but I won't mind. Let's say minus 1 again. So 26 has gone to 25. So this one, we have another stop loss on this guy. Remember, Yes, remember we had another stop loss on this guy. 25 minus 1, that is 24. This one we only add 1 to 2. Remember, that is 26 back. So now on this guy we have 1 to 5, that is 31. On this guy we have 1 to 10, so that is 41. On this guy we have 1 to 8, or let's say 1 to 9, because it's almost 1 to 9. The price actually deliver it. So 41 plus 9, that's 50. So on this guy we have 1 to 7, that's 57. On this guy we have 1 to 2, that is 59. So it means that risking your 1% and following this thing, there's tendency, human error usually happen, So backtesting gave us 1 to 59. Like we'll have made 59% of the account we are trading. So plus or minus. You took purchase in some, you didn't you close out some when you are being emotional, whatever, you are still going to get at least 1 to 20 instead of 1 to 50, 50, 59 or 51. You're still going to get 1 to 20. So, and in the space of how many, let's see, from when is this? The first trade from April 21. When did the HTP? July, April, May, July. That's like 2 months. 2 months, and you get 20% of your account. 2 months. Of course, you might have done more than that, but I'm just being conservative. 2 months. So if you are trading $100,000 account, that means in 2 months you will have made $20,000 plus or minus. More than that, more than $20,000. So that is what you're trading. That is the benefit of backtesting. So when you do all this kind of backtesting like this, and you know that this is not the only pair you are trading, there are other pairs too that the day this one is messing up, you have another pair to take. And the day this one you make money from here, another pair too might collect from that money. So plus or minus, plus or minus, plus or minus, at least you still be able to do 1 to 20 or more in 2 months, or averagely 1 to 10 in 1 month. If you are trading a big account, that's a lot of money. If you are trading small account, that might be, oh, it's small, but at least you get a feedback. So I think that is all for that. Any question? Let's check our BTC. Okay, now it's there. So I should be expecting a rejection from here right now. So I'll be waiting for the way this 5 minutes candle will close. So I should be expecting a rejection from here right now. So now guys, what do you have to say? What do you have to say, ladies and gentlemen? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Let me get feedback. Let me get feedback. Let me get feedback. Does it make sense? Do you have any question? Do you have any question? Okay, thank you. So that will be all for tonight. If you don't have any question, let's just call it a day. This is 12. At least we're able to do like 2 hours. The first live was due to network. Then this one is rounding it up. So at least we're able to do like 2 hours. So let's see how you guys should go on your charts. Do back testing on your own too. Let me now clear all this chart right now. Yeah, like my charts clean. So let me just do my analysis on USD. USD is where this guy is coming from. Okay. This is around, this is where it is coming to. So after coming here, this is going to be my, this is going to be, we are waiting for the buy to happen. Let me go to 4 hours time frame and we find lower. Okay. So let's go to 1 hour time frame to be able to have our UI. Okay. So every movement here has this one. So this guy, this breaker block right here is one that is sponsoring this move from this guy. Why this breaker block right here is the one that is sponsoring move for this guy. So oh yeah, I remember I had a trade on this. Simple thing. This another investment. This another breaker block right here. Simple like that. I think this is the trend I had to before. So expecting this guy to tap here and then push. So if you tap here, I might take this trade to sell. Anytime my sell gets here, I get out, waiting for the market to tap here and then give me confirmation to buy. That's that about that USD. Okay. Okay, we all can see that BTC is now rejecting back to the downside. No surprise. Okay, no surprise. So that's that about that. Um, okay, so you guys should keep winning, stay winning. There's no recommended pair for me to look at tonight. Yesterday we have over 10 people on this live session. Today we have like 9 people. 9 people on this live session. I think 7, 8, 9. So 20. Okay. Well, based on yesterday and today, well, I'll just still say, well, I said it yesterday that if you keep having like 10 or more, I'll continue this live session next week by God's grace. But if we are having less than 10 consistently for the rest of this week, then count this guy, um, count this opportunity gone. Okay, so I think that's just it. Okay. So I do this thing privately for myself every now and then. If I see my serious students that are very, very serious, I'll be doing it with them. Not the student that I'll be the one telling that come and do let's do back testing together. If you are so serious, you know that back testing every day, top down analysis every day, this thing get into your head. Anytime you are looking at the chart, you don't even need to stress so much before you spot the right opportunity, and the market will always be bang all the time. It takes if nobody is inspiring you, let Dax, that guy, let it inspire you. Happy birthday to Dax. That guy, even though he has been making it big every now and then in the industry, that guy will always backtest and backtest and backtest. Like, why are you backtesting again? That guy is one guy that motivates me. Okay, so you can also be like that. If you are my student and you are so serious, you can be backtesting every now and then. If you are my student and you are not serious, I don't care. I'll still backtest. Even if I see somebody that is not my student but is a forex trader and is serious, we'll backtest together. That is my life. So, but I want people that are serious around me so that we can all grow together. Okay. So that is that about that, ladies and gentlemen. See you guys tomorrow, the same time, 10 p.m. by God's grace. Okay, let me end the live session now. Very, very optimistic about my BTC trade, oh. And the only challenge I'm having with this guy that is making slow movement is because of bank holiday that happens today, not yesterday. So this today now, I don't think there's bank holiday, so we should be expecting a good movement in the midnight and in the daybreak. So, ladies and gentlemen, bye for now.